poison tower. Double multi-inferno. He'll start in at the single inferno to use that as a funneling point here. Catches the tornado trap, but the Yeti bomb isn't going to be affected by that too much. He'll get that inferno down, get some Tessas as a nice extra bonus, and get that tornado trap out of the way nice and early. Use that as a funneling point here, but now the thing is, he needs to obviously take the turn here with the queen and have her take the town hall and the poison towers and the multi-inferno. Lots of potential value here for this queen charge. But if she doesn't take the turn, he's going to be in a world of hurt. He's got a couple of invisibility spells here that he can use to support. He'll get the defensive queen down, but I feel like he needs to get the king moving nice and early to start to cut off the pathing here for this queen. There's the CC pull. Now would be a good time to get the king going. Royal champion will begin. Where's the king? Is he not going to use his king here? Okay, interesting. I guess the royal champion will cut the funnel here, which is... Oh, there's the king. Okay, he's got it. The king needs to get that expo tanked, and he does for a second, and then gives it up. And now the royal champion's gonna get targeted. All right, well, that's a bit of a problem. But he does get the funnel formed. Most importantly, he got the funnel formed. Royal champion will pop her ability. She'll get the scatter shot down, and she will continue to get targeted by that expo, but the king's making his way over there. You got to head her down for the defensive king. Queen steps her way in, will secure the town hall takedown and make her way forward. The monolith is looming up ahead there. The queen takes one strike for the monolith and goes down. That was a lot of potential value lost there for that queen charge, but the healers end up switching over and are working on the Frosty now. Frosty goes down. Healers are done. All right, Kazuma. Rage up as he pushes his way through the monolith here. This is not looking too hot for him, but he's got a lot of spell support still, so maybe he can still pull through. Got to get the defensive royal champion down. Here comes the headhunters in from the left side. Frees up the defensive royal champion in the multi-inferno again. Give time for those headhunters to arrive and take her down. Does not get the multi down, so that's obviously an issue. Skips a couple, or gives some protection for the headhunters, and the headhunters take the multi. Oh, that was clever. That was really clever. He's got one invisibility left here. Not a lot of defenses, but not a lot of balloons left either. This is going to be difficult to make his way through the last couple defenses. I don't think he makes it here. I think the warden, as much as he can put out some high damage, I think the arch tower and the two Tessas will be too much time, if anything, to get through. But maybe there's a chance here. Maybe there's a chance. He throws the archers in the corner there, draws the healer through to potentially pull the healers into a tanking position. Where's this warden? No, the warden's on his own now. Yeah, he's gonna time fail at best. At best, I think he might actually have the force to finish it here. Maybe he can finish it. Hold up. Might too. Oh, wait. Oh. What? Kazuma, you got it. You got it. Oh, baby, it's a triple. Are you kidding? He pulled it back. I can't believe he got it. But it's a triple. And the Queen Walkers will maintain their lead. Oh, wow. All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. I apparently do not have the right clan tag on the scoreboard. I'm just realizing, so I'm going to fix that real quick. But welcome to the stream, guys. Good morning. Good morning. It is bright and early here as we kick off for the first match of the day here with the Queen Walkers. We have a lot of stuff to go over today, so we have about 3 minutes here before the first attack is going to be starting. If you guys want to place a prediction, then want to get on it now. So go ahead and put that scoreboard up. There we go. Now loaded. We're good. That needs to turn a different color, though. That is not right. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. Now we can see it. All right. So is Queen Walkers an up-and-coming esports team? Wait, no. What do you mean? They already won the world championship. No coffee today? I definitely could use a coffee. It's gonna be hard to... I definitely could have used a coffee when I woke up today. That's for sure. Because I just woke up. Like, wasn't... I kind of rolled out of bed. Barely was able to get some pants on. And now I'm here, so... Oh, I saw you sent me something about a bachelor for Black Widow there, Mahidi. I didn't get a chance to actually look at it, though. Is that what you're referring to? For Queen Walker's playing on the 17th in 3 days? What is that, Monday? Or is that Tuesday? That's Tuesday. Yeah, we'll get that. Gaku's first in the world. Right, let me check. Let me see. Legend League leaderboard. Gaku is number... Holy... Oh boy. Yeah, all right. Well, Gaku is currently the number 1, 3, 4, and 6 in the world. With Stars right there, 7. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Stars number 13 as well. Yeah, I'd say he's on a pretty good season here. Stars at number 19 as well. Stars and Gaku are like half of the people at the top of the leaderboards. Where's Africa's from? Who's on their team there? ITP? Ashik? That would be the Pakistani team, right? I'm pretty sure the ITP players are from Pakistan. If I'm wrong, maybe no, I take that back. Maybe they're from Iran. Correct. Somewhere in there. I'm not sure exactly. It's an Indian team? Hold on, I can probably check by looking at their, let me scout one of their bases real quick. Player clan, international. Maybe an Indian mix there? I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. Ooh, UZP's over there. Huh. I put, is it Indian Pusher? Iraq the rest? Okay, that's yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember that the ITP guys were from somewhere in the Middle East. Iraq sounds right. Iraq sounds right. From their, what I've seen them previously, from Crescia at least. I'm not sure about every individual player there, but any bets on Queenwalkers? But we know ITP in general has been really good in the past, and so it's cool to see them playing under different name than usual, but it's still the same guys that we're used to seeing. They put up some really solid scores. If you remember back at Town Hall 14, we see a lot of that team, and they were one of our front runners. They kind of had a late push towards the World Championship, so they didn't really have a real chance to get into it because they formed a bit late, but outside of that, anyways, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Black Luck Cup, and we are finally back with the Queenwalkers. They're taking on Africa's Esports today in the Black Luck Cup, and we'll see if they can shake off the dusters. They've been out of the action for what feels like a week or two, but don't worry. I got something special to show you in just a moment to show you that they have not let themselves get rusty. Stars open up here with a Warden protecting a blimp to dive in here, going after the Eagle Artillery, multiple multi-infernos, and going after the scatter shot there, going for the big value here, picks up every bit of it. Gonna keep on going from here, gets the defensive CC destroyed, pops one of the ice golems. Warden will finish off another ice golem, and one will be remaining here for the Queen to start to make her progress in. Now, he did invest a Warden into that, so a big investment to use the Warden. That's going to make his blues very vulnerable when they make their way through. So you see the Warden often used to support like a super archer bomb, and the Lalo, even with the value of like a super archer bomb, a lot of the time struggles. So when you use it during this attack here, then it's going to be amplified a little bit more. But he did get about the similar value that we would see out of a super archer bomb with super wizards, which is quite impressive. But now he'll make his way in with his heroes. He's going to go after the town hall. He must take the town hall down here with the heroes. He absolutely cannot miss it here. The Monolith will start to fire away there, but he popped his king ability to generate some barbarians. The Ice Golem is going to step out in front there. The Ice Golem is the first target of the Monolith as he makes his way forward. The king breaks the wall. Actually, he got wall breakers in there in addition to the king attacking the wall there, but more troops coming out on the right flank there, getting some distraction, pulling the king off to the side. King's getting redirected back towards the town hall, able to take it down, got the rage tower active, takes that town hall, and will now work onto that Monolith. The king generated the Phoenix there, which gives some protection for the Queen a little bit longer. Not long enough to get her through the Monolith though, but now the World Champion will make her way through with the balloons. Not a lot of, like I said, not a lot of support here for the Blues other than a couple spells, so you got to be very mindful that their HP is about half of what it would usually be because he does not have the Warden, but he does have enough coverage for the World Champion in there. Get that Monolith down to the last couple defenses. 2 balloons left on standby, still has a Hound, and it looks like he will carry through. The Hound can absorb all of those traps. Diggy gets the stun, and he'll swarm the remainder of the defenses with this unsupported Lalo. No Warden to go along with it, but it doesn't matter. Stars absolutely shredding this base for our open attack here. Now let me show you what I was referring to. If you look at the Legend leaderboards right now, you can see that Gaku is currently number 1, number 3, number 4, and number 6 in the world. But you know who is right behind him? We have Stars at number 7 in the world, number 13 in the world, and number 19 in the world. Climbing fast. You see some Klaus attacks, or some Klaus accounts up there as well. This Queen Walker's team has not let themselves get out of shape here as they continue to stay proficient in their attacks in the top of the Legend leaderboards. But now, pass it over to Apricus, and we'll see what they can do in their opening attack. Stars just doing a normal Legend League attack? Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Big George, thanks for that Twitch tier 1 sub. I appreciate that, buddy. 6 months, let's go. Arput does Legend as well. I gotta look up his name and see if I can find him up there then. Here we go. Say, or is it Asaid? I don't know. Apricus Esports will be starting us off here with Super Witches. This is an Eric approved attack. We got witches, we got super witches, we got some lightning, and I can see what his approach is going to be. He needs to zap out the threats here for the Flameflinger to get to the Town Hall, which means he needs to use the Earthquake to activate the Town Hall. Gonna have the Warden Walk just move in with a short push to just clear the way and cut the funnel here, connect it to the lightning, and then the Flameflinger will be able to continue unimpeded towards the Town Hall. Other ground expo is not going to cause any problems. Mortars are way out of the way there, able to get the traps triggered out in front of the Flameflinger, so not going to have to worry about that Tesla causing any problems. But over on the right side, the Super Witches begin their path in. Very, very time efficient with this approach here. As you get this defensive Queen engaged there. Hopefully nobody rounds the wall into that little channel. Okay, go back, Super Witches. Go back, go back. That one Super Witch is veering off path. He's going to have it end up going towards the Town Hall, potentially, if it doesn't turn back around. But the Warden is forced to ability, as he also, unfortunately, got targeted by the defensive Queen. That is not what you wanted to have happen there. But he's not going to have a Ward ability deeper in the base there. At least he's still getting the R. At least the Warden is still alive, and he's getting topped off now by the healers. Healers hit the rage. Got one more rage after this. He's going to go ahead and jump into the base here. I would have preferred that he wall broke, but I don't think wall breaker was much of an option with that approach. But that's fine. He'll get access into the monolith and into the artillery compartment, so that'll work out. This Queen is getting targeted by the monolith right now. She's not going to find any safety. He freezes it to make so that she can get away from it and get that damage off of her. Able to get the monolith out of the way here. Into the defensive road champion, still moving strong. Which went back to the Town Hall. It is going to help get the Town Hall down, and I unfortunately think it's going to end up dying out over there. Guess he can spawn a big boy right now. And I think it's done for. Up at the top of the base here, still looking strong though. The World Champion working with the King. They're still doing good work up there. The World Champion and Queen both have an ability. Somehow he got the wall open next to the Queen. Did he get a wall break slipping all the way through there? I mean, if he did, that was a very nice wall breaker. But the World Champion and the Queen are in charge of the rest of the base here. It'd be very nice if the Queen could get over there and get this expo down. But at a bare minimum, these Yetis are coming out of the Flameflinger, coming in to provide some back-end support here. Looking very good here. He's got a lot of force still moving. They've been slowly trudging along the base here, had a couple losses along the way, but plenty arrive into the final couple defenses, and it looks like Apricus Esports will take down Stars, returning fire with a triple of their own. Nicely done. Saul Goodman, thank you for that tier 1 sub. I appreciate that, buddy. Out Star Bow Angel? I think that should be Bojangle. Saul with 206 gifted subs. I appreciate you, man. Does MSN make the Queen Walker's bases? You should. I mean, I think he makes most of them. I don't know if he makes... I don't know if one player could handle making every single base. I think that would be a bit much. You know what I mean? What team is Sinthe playing for? They're still maintaining the same team. I can show you what they said. Let me pull up Kingsman's Twitter. Twitter. I'll show you in a second. There we go. LP will strike next for the Queen Walkers. We have a Queen charge into Lalo to come in next. He'll dive in a blimp to go land on top of the monolith, attacking at the point of symmetry, which is typically how we want to do this, setting the blimp to remove the heavy hitting defenses, whether that be single infernos, monoliths, whatever it might be, so the Queen can round around that compartment and use it as a funnel. Even if she goes the wrong direction, since it's a symmetrical base, he's attacking the point of symmetry. He can adjust to whatever direction this Queen ends up moving. But the King comes on the right side of the base and will make his way in. The Wizard, a couple wall breakers, and a balloon out onto the cannon on the edge of the base there to make sure the King can get funneled back into that compartment. Now, he's got another wall breaker, and I don't know whether the plan would be to get the wall breaker to try to drive the King into the scattershot compartment. That may be a good idea if he can get it in there. So he's got the tanking now. He's going to go for it. The wall breaker traveling in, dodges the Eagle Artillery, strikes there. Scattershot's distracted, and the wall breaker goes for the wrong wall. What the heck? Why did it attack that wall? That was a very poor decision there, wall breaker. The King now going to potentially circle to the outside of the base. He's attempting another wall breaker. This one going towards the core. It goes all the way in and does not open the town hall. This is bad news bears here for LP. He needs to figure out how to get the Queen to the town hall compartment now. He doesn't have a siege machine to go after. Where is the Queen going to go? She's circling out. She's not going to go for it. She's never going to go for it. He needs to start thinking of a backup plan. This is going to be a miss, but he's going to have to find a way to recover these wall breakers not cooperating. Throws in the world champion out of the bottom base here, not giving up on the 3-star, goes ahead and starts to Lalo in from the side. He's in 1-star risk territory right now. The Queen loses her healers. She's in a very vulnerable position, but the world champion is on the inside path on her way towards the town hall. She has the pathing to arrive into it. He's got one freeze. He's going to rage the Lalo, rage the royal champion, salvage what he can, and try to get to the town hall here, and he will get it down there with that rage. Crisis averted, but the percentage is low. This is going to hurt the Queen Walkers on this attack here. Definitely need those wall breakers to cooperate. They did not. That wall breaker for the King ended up attacking that wall of all walls instead of going in and attacking the scatter shot. Maybe would have been better to go at a slightly different angle. I don't know. But some things, you think it's going to path a certain way there based on where he dropped it. I thought it would go all the way, and I didn't think it had any possibility to attack the wall that it did, but at least he'll climb it into the 80s here, and then we'll pass it back over to Apricus Esports, and we'll see if they can take advantage of it and get themselves into the lead. 81% will be the final. Let's try. Yeah, jump spell? Yeah, maybe need a jump on that one. That was rough. Oh, the wallbreaker AI was terrible. Yeah, that kind of screwed him over, didn't it? Oh man. Okay, let's finish looking at what I was trying to show you here. So, Kingsman has been my #1 source of information of what's going on with this stuff here. So, Kingsman, this is just funny. he says I'm the only one stupid enough to change my Twitch name by removing the MS and also making another mistake. Now he's stuck like this for 2 months. He forgot the S in his own name. his Twitch name is now Kingman instead of Kingsman for the next 2 months. Nice job. Let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit here. It says, we were taken by surprise by this announcement yesterday, so I'm personally very disappointed, as I was personally appreciated Th15 by their choice, trying to find a new org. Yeah, so we'll talk about it more in a minute. All right, here we go. There we go. Sheik Harry will strike to try to gain the lead. Going against Kazuma. It's going to be a blimp to land in and drop out a couple of balloons, taking down the Eagle Artillery, and that Inferno catches a battle builder as well. No spells invested in that. I'd like to see, like, at least a haste spell if you're going to drop all balloons, right? Like, I feel like you should put something. But you know what? He got his primary targets, and he'll save the spells for the Electro Dragons. No Eagle Artillery going to fire down on them. You'll notice that the majority of the time when people go with Electro Dragon attacks, they have a couple of key things that they're looking for. One is the air defenses are spread wide to the outside corners so we can get them down early and not have to face any in the middle of the base. Number two is they try to cover all of the Electro Dragons with the Warden ability so that they can have as much protection to preserve their HP pool into the middle of the base there. But three is they usually attack the Eagle Artillery first. But if you want to go ahead and snipe the town or snipe the Eagle Artillery off with the blimp to start off there, then that can definitely make up for that. But now we'll see if they got enough value here. Sword Champion moves towards the middle of the base here. The Queen unfortunately did get targeted early and she did go down, but the World Champion gonna get the stun onto the Monolith with the rage there, able to power through that, take that down. She can pop her ability into the Tesla farm here. Couple of ground scalings are popping, but she'll go ahead and pop the poison and try to continue to push her way through that. Looking okay here with this last E-Drag. Has good HP, gonna get targeted by this air defense, but getting some chains may get it down in time. And if we get the shot here, the Electric Owl gets the chain, and that'll give the King a chance to pull through. He has his ability. The King could potentially finish this base. He'll make his way away from that cannon for now. The Electric Owl is going to stay safe for the rest of the attack here. The King will provide the tanking. Unfortunately, loses almost all of his barbarians to a giant bomb there, and that is going to hurt the chances. That giant bomb alone might make the difference in whether this goes through for a triple or not. He has no remaining pets here. He had the yak, but that yak is long gone now. Already provided any tanking and wall breaking support that it could provide, and a 95% will close it out here. That means that it is going to be a percentage advantage, a very close one. Pretty solid Electro Dragon attack here, and it will put him in the lead, but it still remains very close. Giant bomb, a classic. Oh, I know. You literally can't avoid those giant bombs, right? Our Queen Walker is still under MS sponsorship? No. No teams are under MS sponsorship. So, I'll show you what's going on if you have been living under a rock and you've been missing what's going on. I'll show you. So, I've been getting a lot of questions of people asking whether Queen Walkers are still associated with MS, and the answer is no. As you can see here, Mr. Muchaba Esports say, we as an organization have decided to discontinue all sponsorships in Clash of Clans effective immediately. So they're dumping all of their teams, saying goodbye to the teams that they were sponsoring, which was MS Esports and the Queen Walkers. And there's a little bit of drama surrounding that. But like Kingsman was saying here, he says, we were taken by surprise by this announcement yesterday. He's very disappointed. But the team is going to stay together. And before they got dumped like by that tweet, basically. Maybe they got told separately as well. But either way, they are looking for a new org right now. So if there are any orgs out there that want to pick up one of the best teams in the world, what was formerly MS Esports is now available for pickup. And we'll talk about more of that in just a minute. Here we go. Kazuma is live. Kazuma coming in with a recall queen charge. We don't see recall used very often, but it is most commonly used to extract the queen charge after he goes in after a key target. So he's charging directly after two single infernos, but he's got that recall ready to extract the queen, get her out of there. But you can't pull everything out here. Like, you can pull the queen, and you can pull a couple of healers, like you can pull 4 healers. A lot of times people like to run the Phoenix when the queen, when you're trying to extract her out like this. But he's just gonna charge the queen in, he'll secure the town hall takedown, and then I assume pull her out of there. And it does look like he delayed some of his healers. Look how he still has 2 healers on his bar when he extracted her out. So a 3 healer queen charge with the unicorn, able to pull everybody out of there and redeploy them into the Eagle Artillery. So the queen gonna go after 2 major sections of the base here, capping out 2 major targets, and also gonna go in with a little bit of a kill squad here. The log launcher is going to dive in after the expo and the monolith, putting down the earthquake spell well to damage up those buildings so that the log launcher has a better chance of taking them down. The king providing tanking on one side, the queen providing tanking on the other, both of them splitting to the outside of the base here. This is absolutely brilliant. Kazuma with this crazy recall queen charge into Kill Squad Lalo can definitely redefine how we fight these diamond bases, but he's going to continue to push his queen off the left side. Kind of needs a funnel out there. He's got the Lalo coming to the top of the base while the queen continues on. Our champion cuts to the middle of the base there. A couple of CC troops, looks like ice golems and rocket balloons coming out in the middle there. His defensive CC is fighting that. He's gonna pop his RC ability, unfortunately loses her as he oh no, he did not lose her. I take that back. She's just stuck on the defensive CC, but he does make his way into the multi-inferno. Single inferno stays standing over the left side. Has a split of the blues there. Gonna potentially get that single inferno down, but his queen did end up going down to the bottom of the base here. So as awesome as this attack was looking, it is struggling a little bit, but luckily, look at the healers. The healers did not go to waste there. They transfer off of the queen, move over to the road champion. She steps through, Diggy gets the stun on the single inferno, and that will lock in the triple. Kazuma, that was an absolute monster of an attack. That was so brilliant, and that's a triple. Queen Walkers will put some pressure over to Apricus Esports. Nicely done. Oh, man. Easy thumbnail? Easy thumbnail. Yeah, no kidding. Nice job. That was cool. That was very cool. All right, back to what we were talking about here. So, where were we? All right. So like I was saying, it sounds like the teams were taken a little bit off guard there by MS leaving. Oh, or all right, we'll talk about it in a minute. Here we go. No time. Gotta squeeze it in. Kireshi is live for Apricus Esports. We will see the blimp diving in to go after the defensive road champion. The scatter shot picks up a bomb tower, a wizard tower, a mortar. Other than the scatter shot, no major defenses, but does take out a pretty significant chunk of the base right there. The queen will make her way towards the town hall. Now, I don't typically see queen charges at the town hall when you're pairing this with a super bowler attack. Usually we're trying to just hit the town hall with like a glancing blow or take a blimp into it, but he already used a blimp and he's just going to charge the town hall. I assume that he would want the town hall to go down to the queen charge directly and then have the super bowlers come in from the far right and start to make their way across the base here. However, this queen is moving a little on the slow side. At least he gets in a headhunter to get him past that road champion so he doesn't have to burn additional spells. He got the invisibility tower to trigger before he goes towards the town hall. It's not activated yet, but he'll go ahead and activate it now as the queen locks onto it, and the rage will get her through without any issue. Left with the CC. 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock here as he gets ready to now start in with these super bowlers. I feel like they have to come in from the right and collapse in and join with the queen. I would like to see a wall breaker travel all the way in here and open up at the bomb tower and get both compartments connected. And look at that. It lets the queen out of the town hall compartment, lets the king into the scatter shot from the outside of the base there. Now the world champion will go to the outside, but he does end up losing the witches on the outside of the base there to a giant bomb, a random giant bomb out in the corner of the base, which often are put out there to try to guard against like flame flingers making their way in there, try to hit one of those with one of those giant bombs to try to get through or take it down and knock some of his HP off there so it misses the town hall. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to deal with that. Looks like the king goes back to the outside of the base there and he'll go funnel the outside and make sure everybody stays centered. 53 seconds to close it out now. The queen and world champion have their ability as he makes his way towards the monolith. Has a skeleton spell for the back end of the base there, but king's making the steep approach there from the outside, and that's a little bit of a issue, I think, because he's gonna get targeted by the defensive Grand Warden. He'll freeze right there, does not get the freeze on the Warden, so he'll continue to take that additional damage, but at least the bowlers are getting some bounces over the wall there. They take the monolith down, so he still has a chance. Couple of random additional cleanup troops he's tossing the backside of the base here. The bullets are actually going to circle back towards the middle, and the queen, while the queen wants to do queen things, attack walls, the bowlers are being smart. They circle out and around. The warden continues to take the hardest hitting defense remaining on the base there, taking down that expo. King and the road champion. How is this road champion still alive? She's hanging on by a thread. The king hangs on by a thread as well. They both drive to the finish, and Africus Esports puts another triple on the board and will maintain their lead above the Queen Walkers. Damn, are they putting up a fight? All right, this is good stuff. All right, impressive. Yeah, this is a good war. This is a very good war. Okay, so back to what we were saying. We got about 45 seconds to talk. All right, so back to what we were talking about with MS Esports and Queen Walkers having their sponsorships dumped. So what we were saying, and some things I wanted to look at here and show you guys, was the MS Esports, or this comment from Mr. and Mrs.